Actor Jonathan Majors found guilty of assault and harassment. Guilty on both counts of assault and harassment. Jonathan Majors, the rising star whose face had graced countless magazine covers, stood frozen, his once magnetic charisma eclipsed by a pall of disbelief. Just months ago, he commanded the screen in Lovecraft Country, captivating audiences with his raw vulnerability. His talent was undeniable, his future seemingly limitless. But the glittering promise of superstardom had been shattered by a March incident that cast a long, dark shadow over his golden boy image. His ex-girlfriend, Grace Jabbari, had stepped forward, her voice trembling as she spoke of a relationship tainted by physical and emotional abuse. The allegations sent shockwaves through Hollywood, the perfect facade cracking to reveal the disturbing truth. The trial that followed became a public spectacle, dissected in tabloids, and endlessly analyzed on social media. Jabbari's harrowing testimony painted a picture of a volatile relationship, one where control twisted into cruelty and affection twisted into manipulation. She recounted the night of the alleged assault, her words echoing in the sterile courtroom, a stark contrast to Major's stoic silence. The defense countered with claims of a heated argument misinterpreted, but ultimately, the jury saw through the veil of celebrity charm. This case transcended the realm of mere gossip. It became a stark reminder of the insidious nature of domestic violence, even in the seemingly perfect world of Hollywood. It highlighted the power dynamics at play, the way even the most charismatic can hide darkness behind a smile. Major's conviction, while not the most severe outcome, was a significant step towards holding powerful figures accountable and breaking the cycle of silence. But the story doesn't end with the verdict. Sentencing looms, a question mark hanging over his career. The once bright path now forks, leading towards an uncertain future. And yet, the conversation this case has sparked continues. It's a conversation about power, about abuse, about the complexities of redemption. It's a conversation that forces us to confront the uncomfortable truths that lurk beneath the surface of the glittering screen. A conversation that hopefully paves the way for a safer, more accountable future. The gavel's final thud resonated through the courtroom, a somber punctuation mark on Jonathan Majors' once meteoric rise. The whispers rippling through the gallery held an unsettling mix of schadenfreude and genuine shock. This wasn't the script anyone expected for Hollywood's golden boy, the man who breathed life into Atticus Finch and commanded attention with every smoldering glance. Yet, here he stood, stripped bare by the harsh glare of the courtroom lights, the accusations etched onto his face like accusing shadows. Jabbari's story, laid bare in broken syllables and tear-stained cheeks, painted a harrowing portrait of a love story gone rancid. It spoke of stolen nights choked by possessiveness, whispers of control laced with affection, and the insidious erosion of autonomy under the guise of intimacy. The public, accustomed to Major's carefully curated online persona, reeled. The charming smile, the smoldering intensity, were they masks meticulously crafted to conceal a monster lurking beneath? The defense's argument, polished and persuasive, attempted to spin the narrative. A heated argument, a misunderstanding, a love story tragically misinterpreted, but the jury, like the public, wasn't buying it. Jabbari's vulnerability resonated deeper than any lawyer's carefully crafted words. They saw the fear flickering in her eyes, the tremor in her voice, the echoes of a trauma etched onto her very being. Beyond the verdict, the ripple effects extended far beyond the confines of the courtroom. The industry held its breath, questioning the casting choices, the promotional campaigns, the very foundation built on an image now tarnished. Sponsorships evaporated, film schedules reshuffled, the whispers of uninsurable hanging heavy in the air. For Majors, the golden handcuffs of fame had transformed into shackles, binding him to a past he could no longer outrun. But Jabbari's voice wasn't just a lone tremor in the earthquake of this scandal. It emboldened others, survivors who had long walked in the shadows of their own abuse, to step forward and share their stories. Social media erupted, awash in a tidal wave of solidarity and shared experiences. The hashtag #JabbariMeToo became a rallying cry, a testament to the collective power of breaking the silence, of shattering the facade of normalcy that often cloaks abusive relationships. The conversation transcended the confines of celebrity gossip. It delved into the murky depths of power dynamics, the insidious nature of control, and the complexities of navigating an industry where the line between fantasy and reality is often blurred. It forced us to confront the uncomfortable truth that behind the dazzling smiles and meticulously crafted personas, even the most seemingly perfect lives can harbor unspeakable darkness. Yet, amidst the cacophony of outrage and disillusionment, a sliver of hope emerged. The verdict, while not a panacea, was a step towards accountability, a crack in the wall of impunity that often shields the powerful from the consequences of their actions. It sent a message, loud and clear, that no matter the fame, the fortune, or the carefully constructed image, abuse will not be tolerated. But the journey towards healing for Jabbari, for Majors, and for the countless others impacted by this case is far from over. The scars, both physical and emotional, will take time to mend. The questions of redemption, of forgiveness, of rebuilding shattered lives will linger long after the courtroom doors close. This, however, is not just Jabbari's story, nor is it solely Major's burden. It is a cautionary tale woven into the fabric of a society grappling with the complexities of power, abuse, and accountability. It is a reminder that the veneer of celebrity does not shield one from the consequences of their actions, and that the shadows lurking beneath the bright lights of Hollywood are a reflection of the darkness that can exist within any relationship, at any level. As we navigate this uncharted territory, let us remember Jabbari's courage, her unwavering strength in the face of unimaginable pain. Let us use her story as a catalyst for change, a demand for a world where love does not suffocate, where control does not masquerade as affection, and where the voices of the silence are finally heard. For in the echoes of this scandal, there lies the potential for a new dawn, a world where abuse finds no refuge, and where the pursuit of justice, however long and arduous, can finally pave the way for healing and accountability. Remember, this story is just one thread in a much larger tapestry. If you or someone you know is struggling with abuse, please know you are not alone. Resources are available, and help is just a phone call away. And as we navigate this complex landscape, let us remember to do so with empathy, with critical thought, and above all, with a commitment to holding each other accountable, whether we stand beneath the bright lights of the silver screen or walk the quieter paths of everyday life.